From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, January 6th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.26 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,211 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $276. Antiwar.com reports just days after the Israeli government announced it is seizing some $100 million in tax money from the Palestinian Authority to punish them for trying to join the International Criminal Court, the Israeli state-run electric company has announced it will cut off electricity supplies to the Palestinians for non-payment. The Israeli electric company claims the Palestinian Authority owes about $160 million for past shipments and that the company can't keep sending the Palestinians electricity that they can't pay for. The electric company warned Israeli military and spy agencies of the planned cuts, saying it fears cutting off the electricity to Palestinian territory would lead to various responses by the Palestinian population. That's putting it mildly, because even though the $100 million Israel stole from the Palestinians over the weekend isn't going to the Israeli electric company, which is itself owned by the Israeli government, one can't help but notice that it is a big part of why they're not going to be able to pay their debt.
You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans are friends, allies, and numerous supporters. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. That's FANS.fppradio.com.
Reuters reports CIA Inspector General David Buckley, who investigated a dispute between the agency and Congress over the handling of records of the CIA's detention and interrogation activities, is resigning effective January 31st. The CIA said in a statement that Buckley, who has served as the agency's internal watchdog for more than 4 years, was leaving the CIA to pursue an opportunity in the private sector. Officials at both the CIA and on Capitol Hill said his departure was unrelated to politics or anything he had investigated. Civil liberties advocates said the timing of Buckley's exit was unfortunate. Christopher Anders of the American Civil Liberties Union said the CIA Inspector General is one of the few people who has tried to impose some accountability on the CIA at a time when the White House and many in Congress are failing to do their oversight jobs. Danielle Bryan, executive director of the Project on Government Oversight, said Buckley had raised some serious concerns about the conduct of the CIA in trying to thwart the Senate Intelligence Committee. The lack of repercussions is very troubling, and his departure so soon afterwards is also troublesome. Buckley's resignation came as the outgoing chairwoman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, Senator Dianne Feinstein, issued a series of recommendations to prevent the future use of torture by U.S. agencies. Feinstein recommended that Congress change U.S. laws to explicitly prohibit torture and to ban the CIA from holding detainees for anything but brief periods. She also recommended that the Director of National Intelligence issue orders prohibiting contractors from conducting interrogations and directing, evaluating, or managing spy programs.
For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co.
UPI reports Cheryl Atkinson, who said she left CBS because of the network's liberal bias, is seeking $35 million for alleged computer hacking by the Obama administration. The lawsuit names the Justice Department and Postal Service as defendants, along with unidentified U.S. government employees. Atkinson told Politico her computer was accessed when she was working on stories embarrassing to President Obama, including the Benghazi attack, the Fast and Furious weapons program, and Obamacare. She charged that computer forensics experts had discovered certain violations of her constitutional rights based on information implicating the federal government in illegal electronic monitoring and surveillance of her home and business computers and phones from 2011 to 2013. Atkinson also said the FBI investigated her allegations of computer hacking but never interviewed her. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.